What is up, guys? It is your girl Shadeen here, back with another makeup tutorial. Today we have a bold red lip and a very dark smoky eye, as you guys can tell by today's title. If you guys are new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you guys have already been here, welcome back. If you guys want to see how I achieve this look, stick around. All right, my babies, let's get straight into this look. You are looking at a fresh face. We've washed and moisturized. We've also went in with my primer by e.l.f. This one is the illuminating face primer. It just helps give the face a little bit of a glow. And then I'm going to be going in with 360 Mocha. And then we're also going to be mixing it with the Inflammable Pro Matte L'Oreal foundation as well, 24 hour, in the color 109. All right, guys, so I'm going to be mixing these colors together just because I feel like I get a better color when I mix the both of them together. Foundation color for my skin. All right. And I look a little crazy, guys. Well, I should say my hair. I put my hair behind my ear just so I can apply my foundation and my makeup better. You see me looking away, I do apologize. I'm also looking in a mirror because if I can't see what I'm doing, then I won't be able to do a good job for this makeup tutorial. You guys will be coming for me in the comments. All right, so I'm basically just going in with my foundation brush. Let me get my foundation everywhere to cover up all of my flaws on my skin. And I find that when I dab it in versus rubbing, I get more of a better coverage. Sometimes I rub it in. I'll start off rubbing, but then I'll go in dabbing. But I like the dabbing technique a lot better. And my eyebrows are already done. As you guys can see, don't worry guys, a eyebrow tutorial is coming very soon, so just hang in there. For the longest time I was just using my 360 foundation, but I found that when I mixed with another color, with another foundation color, I don't know, the application was just a lot better. So I went a lot lighter this time with the second foundation. Before I was using 355 in Coconut and the Fit Me, but this time I was just like, let me try going a little bit light. Now guys, I don't use concealer, and before I put my foundation on, so as a result of that, I really like, if I'm going for a full coverage and I'm going out and I really don't want anything to show on my skin, I have to put a bit more foundation. If you guys don't want to do this, you can definitely just get concealer and put it on first, full coverage concealer, and it'll make a huge difference. But for me, I would just prefer to use my foundation. To get the job. Now my problem areas are like really my jawline and my cheeks. So really gotta go over that a couple. So now that we're done applying our foundation, or I should say now that we're done applying our liquid foundation, I'm gonna go in with my setting powder. It's also foundation as well, but this is just going to set the liquid foundation to take away that wet looking look, that wet look, I should say. Now I'm going in with my Fit Me powdered foundation in the color 355 Coconut. It is a matte finish. All right, and I like to just press my powder foundation in. And so we're just setting. And pressing it in. Necessarily have to use a powder foundation to set your liquid foundation once you put it on. You can also use a transparent white powder to set as well. But I just prefer to use powdered foundation. That's just my preference. So it just takes away that wet look. It makes foundation look more set, as mentioned before. Alright, so I'm going to start working on my eyes now. I'm thinking I want to do a smoky. Right, so because I want the eyeshadow on my eyelids to stand out, what I'm going to go ahead and do is add a base. For my base, I normally just use my concealers, and I just put them on my lid and a little bit into my crease. So I'm going to mix these two colors. They're just concealers that I found from my local beauty supply store, and that's what I'm going to be using. Really don't put too much. So I literally put this much on the tip of my finger. And then same thing with this one. So just like mix. And then I'll just like dab it on. So this just helps the eyeshadow to stand out more on my lid. So now that that's done, I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow palette. You guys have seen me use this eyeshadow palette before. It's my Jaclyn Hill palette in volume 2 by Morphe. And I'm gonna go in with the color G Money, which is right here. It's just, and I'm gonna go into my crease with this color. Guys, I love this color so much. It's such a good transition color. It's very soft and it's like my go-to foundation. I use it a lot. So I'm just gonna go in circle motions within my crease. Now today we're doing a smoky eye, and if you're new to the makeup game, guys, this is a very easy smoky eye. It's not that difficult, and we want to step it up a bit. It's going to be a very intensified eye application. So this is my Juvia's Place Chocolates palette, guys. I've had this for quite some time and I use it very often, so unfortunately it's coming to an end. I'm definitely going to go ahead and order another one, but I'm going to go in with what's left of this color. I don't even see the name on it, guys, to tell you, but if you guys do have it, you'll see the placement and you'll know which eyeshadow. And just for sturdiness, I tend to hold the side of my face. I'm just gonna go over the crease, and then I'm also gonna go on my eyelids as well. Notice I haven't even changed makeup brushes. I'm using the one eyeshadow brush, I should say. Sorry. Do you see why I'm saying it's very easy? It's not hard. And we want all the smoke, honey. So we smoking out these eyes. Alright guys, so I'm going to go in with an even darker color. Right now these are just some very dark browns. I'm going to go in now with a completely black eyeshadow. Okay guys, you want to be very careful with this, because remember, this is like, you know, the jet black eyeshadow. So a little goes a long way. Try to make sure you tap off the excess eyeshadow off of your brush. That way you don't get hit with a big surprise. Alright, so far, this is what we got going on. So I like how my smoky eye is looking so far. Now I'm gonna go ahead and highlight. For highlighting, I'm gonna go in again with my HD concealer. This one is in the color Coffee. We're just gonna do under the eye. Forehead. Chin. And the bridge of my nose. I'm gonna go in with my sponge. I did damp my sponge, guys. I find that you get better results when you do damp the sponge, as mentioned before in a lot of my makeup videos. I use this to mix with, this is foundation, but I'm gonna go ahead and use this as well. Like I said, this one is a really light foundation color, and I also use it to highlight as well. For this look, guys, I want a bright highlight. So that's why I'm gonna be going in with a few concealers for this look. I didn't put too much. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this in. Sometimes when you guys do buy like eyeshadow or blush, foundation, it can be used for other things. Don't just think you have to use it for what it's meant for. Like, as you guys can see, I'm using foundation to highlight, even though I have concealers for that. And I'm gonna go in again with another concealer. And this one is in the color Creamy Beige. Guys, this one is really light, so you really have to be careful with it, because before you know it, you can blink and it'll start to look ashy. And honey child, we do not want that. So you really have to mix it with a more yellow based concealer. You can't use this on its own. I feel like because it is a smoky eye, you really want your highlight to stand out. So that's why I'm suggesting that you use 3 highlights. You don't have to. If you guys feel like it'll look better without it, go ahead and stick to your regular routine. Nothing is absolutely wrong with that. I just find that I like it better this. Whatever product is left on my sponge, I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on the bridge of my nose. Doing a smoky eye, I'm just gonna go ahead and add some of the black eyeshadow to the bottom of my eye. So we're just gonna smoke out my lash line. What I'm going to go in with is my Laura Mercier setting powder. It's in the color Honey. On the side of my nose, just because I want my nose to look snatched, honey. It goes hand in hand with the contouring. So we're basically just setting all the places that we highlighted. All right, now this is a very important step. Instead of dusting away what you use to set your highlight, you want to just press it in. You don't want to dust it in, because then you're kind of like sweeping away the product, and we want it to sit into the skin to help the highlight to stand out and to help it set. So that's very important. Using a big fluffy brush to do this. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my eyeliner. Today I'm using my e.l.f. eyeliner in the color Jet Black. It's my favorite eyeliner, guys. I haven't switched it up in a while. Whenever this runs out, which it doesn't really run out very often, I just run out and get a new one. I did get it from Walmart. It's very inexpensive. I believe it's about $6 or $7 as well. See the difference? All right, guys, so to contour, I'm going to be using the same Juvia's Place palette in the color Chocolate. And I'm just contouring my jawline. And I'm gonna do that on this side as well. I'm gonna do my forehead. So I'm just doing the outskirts of my forehead, you know, just to narrow it down, because sometimes a girl looks like she got a 6 head. I should say yeah, 6 head instead of a 4 head. I'm also going to be doing my jawline. Just to narrow that down. On the sides of my nose. bring it up to the starting point of my eyebrows. And any extra product, I'm just gonna go ahead and press that in as well. Because around here, honey child, we don't want to waste nothing. Oh my, it's Max Double. Alright guys, so I just like to smile because it helps with placement, and I want to make sure that I'm putting my blush in the right spot. I want it like exactly on my cheekbone. Is Born to Glow. This is in the color Warm Strobe. Oop, upside down. Sorry guys. I'm just gonna dust this along my jawline. And I'm also gonna smile as well because again, smiling helps with placement and we wanna get that placement right. Tip of my nose and also on the bridge of my nose. I'm gonna take my finger just to blend it in a bit more. Okay guys, so I went ahead and added my lashes off camera. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and add some mascara to my bottom lashes. So they can look more wispy and cute. And every time I come out here and say, girl, I'm not gonna do those ugly faces on camera, and somehow I end up doing it. Work in progress. To add some more dimension to my eyebrows, I'm gonna go ahead and use my mascara to brush up my eyebrows as well. Make them a little bit more sharper. And then we're going to set the foundation. I'm going to use my Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Miracle Hydrating Mist. Guys, you can use this for your foundation, and you can also use it after you wash your face. It's really good. Now this is my first time adding this to my makeup routine. Normally I use other setting sprays, but this one, it's not bad at all. Okay, so we're coming along. Alright, now we're gonna get into the lips. I'm using my Blistex just to soften up my lips so I can add my lip pencil. I'm going to be using MAC's Night Moth Lip Liner to line my lips. So I'm going to be using NYX's lipstick, cream lipstick in the color Cherry Skies. I'm just gonna put that in the middle of my lip. That is a wrap for today's makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed what you watched today, and thank you so very much for taking the time to sit down and watch me do my makeup. Until then guys, next time. See ya.